So with this lesson, we're looking at decimal numbers. These are tens, ones, tenths, and hundreds. Okay. Now, tenths and hundredths are a piece or a fraction of a whole number. So this side of the decimal, the left side of the decimal, or the decimal, is considered whole numbers. Okay. These are considered pieces of whole numbers or fractions of whole numbers. They are not a whole. Okay. What that means is if I had a whole square over here and it was colored in, I'm looking at one whole square. Okay. Now, if it was over here, I would be looking at the same square broken up into 10 different pieces. Okay. And then, so this column is my tenths. Same square, 10 different pieces. Okay. If I was in the hundredths column, it would be the same square broken up into 100 different pieces. That means that this fraction has a 10 as the denominator. This fraction has 100 as the denominator because it is the tenths column, the hundredths column. 10 pieces, 100 pieces. Okay. Now, if I have a number like this, I have one whole and 3 tenths. Okay, as a fraction, that would look like this. As a decimal, it looks like this. 1 and 3 tenths. 1, 3 and 3 tenths. Said the same way, written slightly different. Okay, but the 10 at the bottom here tells me what column I need to be in for over here. If I was looking at hundredths, I would say 1 and let's say 35 hundredths. 1 and 35 hundredths. Because what we do is we say whatever place our number ends at. So this ends in the hundredths place, so I'm saying hundredths. I'm not saying 3 tenths and 5 hundredths. I'm saying 1 and 35 hundredths. Now, it will come up in lesson 67. So if you see something like this, it's actually the exact same number because 3 tenths is written 0.3. Okay, if you want to put a 0 here, you can. It's up to you. But 0.3, it's 3 tenths is how you say this, okay? 3 tenths. 30 hundredths is written the exact same. Because, just like the 0 over here, you don't have to put this 0 here. Okay, you can if it helps you understand that 30 hundredths is written like this. You can absolutely write that 0. You don't have to. That says the exact same thing. So 30 tenths and 30 hundredths are equal to each other. They are equivalent, and you can see that by them being written the same way. Okay. Now, if you have .9, okay, or 4 and 9 tenths. If you have this and you would like to convert it into a fraction, okay, you need to remember that decimal, whole numbers, fractions. Okay, so 4 is my whole number. And my fraction is 9 pieces. Because I'm in the tenths column, 9 pieces of 10. So this turns into this, and you get 4 and 9 tenths. And again, this is said 4 and 9 tenths, or 4.9. Okay, 4.9 is a little bit of a shorthand. You'll hear it a lot as you get into higher maths. The technical proper way of saying it is 4 and 9 tenths. Right, that was the end of our quick lesson for lesson 67. Remember, as always, Zoom meetings for this group, because this is big group, Okay. Lessons for this group take place every single day at 10 a.m. And I always post the Zoom meetings on Facebook. The post that I make every Monday for Zoom is the one that will be used all week. So if you miss Monday and you think, oh, there's no new one that's pumped up, it's the exact same one, okay? If you need any help on it, feel free to message me, and we can always have a time where I can come in and help you out, okay? I will see you, hopefully, in lessons. Have a good night.